Hello, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to Kevin and I's Motivation Monday. Kevin will be in shortly with me. He is getting the announcements out for all of you so that you can make it here today. We have some really incredible tools for you guys and things to keep at the top of your mind this week as you build a stronger you. And that's something that we've been putting a lot of focus on to help you grow in your cleaning companies and in your personal life. Because having the right mindset about the work that you're doing and for yourself, your confidence and who you are and what you're capable of is by far the most important part of anything else that you do. It's the supporting foundation for your life. And, a lot of people get caught up in the small details and they can't see the bigger picture, and they allow those details to sometimes be discouraging. But we're not going to let that happen to us this week, right? We are going to go in strong with a new and better mindset. And that's what we're here to do today.
Let's do it.
All right. So one of the first things that we wanted to talk about, since there's so many of you who have been hearing about the Florida and I know South Carolina was hit, and just a lot of people are suffering out there. And these kinds of things are scary moving into the future. Dealing with the rebuilding and just the chaos and everything. So do you want to touch on that a little bit, or haven't really had a chance to talk yet? So
yeah, I just wanted to say to all of our community members, we know of one of our HCA members right now has suffered a substantive loss, and we're reaching out to all of the community right now. If you're in Florida and you've been severely impacted by Hurricane Ian, let us know, share your story with us. We'd love to, as a community, stand with you and support you as best as we can. And, I know that, I've never been through a hurricane, and neither has Grace, with such damage in our lives and to our business.
Right.
So we don't exactly know how that feels, but we can, we are here with you through that. And the one thing that we do know is that in the middle of doom and gloom and, that feeling of despair and uncertainty, how's my business going to survive? What am I going to do now? There's a lot of opportunity that always comes through times like this.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And so hang in there.
Yeah, that was what I really wanted to make sure that everyone thinks about this, because, when you're in the chaos of the situation, a lot of times you can't think straight. But the reality is that through situations like this, there will be a huge increase in what your industry provides. So there's going to be a lot of post-construction cleanings, a lot of remodel cleanings, and a lot of opportunity to build new relationships in your community by going out there and helping. I know Stefana is in Florida right now. We're rooting you on, Stefana. We're so proud of you, stepping up and always helping the communities. We don't know how you make time to do it, but we're really happy that you can. And so just even in your local communities, you don't have to travel around like Stefana does, but in your communities there in Florida, there's a lot that you can do to really just reach out to your neighbors, your friends, your local chamber, find out if there's families, businesses that need your help and the talents that you can provide right now. And really just lean on your community and let your community lean on you, and you'll build a stronger foundation. And especially if you're just getting started in the industry, or people in your community haven't known who you are before, you really have an opportunity through this time to build that trust and rapport with them. So get out there, rock it. Know that no matter what you're facing right now with this disaster, that you are going to make better things come from it. So,
yeah.
All right. Well, moving on to our topic of when was the last time, how do we say this?
When was the last time that you've contemplated? And what we mean is seriously spent time, not thinking about your business, but thinking about you, right? Thinking
Right.
about who do you want to become in the future?
Yes. And that can be like, building your confidence, building those relationships that are important to you. Being able to is there certain things that maybe are holding you back because you don't believe in yourself or you haven't built certain talents, like getting on lives and just doing them in your community to help your community get to know your business and you and better understand our industry. And just working on those things that, like, if you had a perfect version of yourself and you could write it out as far as like your attitude towards life and your talents that you have and everything, ask yourself that question: who do I want to be? What are the strengths that I want to have? And then give yourself 10 years to work on it. Because these things don't happen overnight, but accumulatively, as we grow that strength and that confidence over time, we can transform ourselves just with the power of our minds. And it's really a beautiful thing. And it's a God-given gift, and we can all utilize it. So I'm excited to kind of hear, like, if you put a little bit of thought into this, what would your feedback be? What strengths do you want to have? You could even mention one in the comments right now. We'd love to get some feedback on this live.
Yeah,
So,
we just want to say hi, everybody in the comments in the HCA
Yes,
group and on the
guys.
YouTube channel. We see your comments, and good morning, good afternoon to all of you as well. Somebody says, I think about that every day. That's awesome. That's exactly where we all need to be.
Yes.
Why? And
That's
it's,
awesome.
Oftentimes we get caught up with, we have a vision and we think, we want to grow a successful cleaning company.
Right.
And we don't really know exactly how to do that, but we do a good job cleaning.
Mhm.
And then referrals start coming in and the phone starts ringing. And then we go, shoot, we need to learn how to grow a team. And so we're going through all these transitions in our journey, and we've all been through this, and we make mistakes, and, we fall and we get back up, and we learn a lot, as we go. And I think oftentimes what happens is that we're so caught up in that trying to grow and trying to survive, and we're basically barely keeping our heads above water as we're learning how to do all these things. And the one thing that that we don't think about, the one thing that we don't put any focus on, is taking care of ourselves, our own mindsets, our bodies, healthy diet, exercise, taking vitamins, and then making time every single day. And this is key, y'all, is making that time every single day to work on our mindset and our growth. Because the truth is that the reason why we have all these problems, and sometimes it's working out and then something happens and back to square one, I'm back out in the field, I had a whole team. And the reason why that happens is because we're not growing ourselves. And so we have to grow into the person that is able to master that next part of our journey, that, lead a team and, manage $1 million or more worth of revenue that's coming in through our businesses. And, I look back at when Grace and I first started handmade cleaning in Walla Walla, Washington. We're in Texas now, and we run and manage our business remotely from Texas. And I remember those first days in Walla Walla, and this all happening to us, where we were doing a killer job. Our business was growing, and we felt like we're doing so much work, and we're not really getting anything back. We're,
Right.
we're working our butts off, and the revenue isn't coming in as fast. And thank God that I didn't, because 10 years ago we didn't have the right mindset. Things weren't in our lives the way that they needed to be
Right.
before we started getting to that next step or whatnot. And
Right.
so we learned that over 10 years. We've been through a hell of a lot in our journey where we are today.
Right.
And so we're here sharing our story essentially with you. And if y'all had any idea about the hell that we've been through to get to this point right now,
it's been an exciting adventure.
it sure has. And so we really hope that you listen to what we're saying, and you shift your mindset and focus on yourself and growing yourself instead of trying to grow your business. Because every single day as you level up, we promise you, as you level up, your business will level up, your team will level up, your bank accounts will level up, your entire life will level up. If you put 100% of your focus on fixing you and bettering you, then everything else in your life is going to get better, including your business. So don't get caught up trying to grow your business. Get caught up growing you, and then your business will follow, and your business will grow too.
Yeah, there's really no way around it, I don't think. There are people who are successful that don't really grow much as people because they maybe are, what do you call it? Sly and cheat and steal and cut throats to get higher and higher on their business, in their business journeys. We know pretty big names that have done that kind of thing. And it's really sad to see. But at the end of the day, for people who are good-hearted and want to give back to this world in a healthy way, we do have to go through that journey of mental and emotional and spiritual growth before we can actually succeed in anything in our lives, whether it's our relationships and our businesses. So we definitely encourage you today to take a moment and sit down and write out those qualities that you want to see in yourself, and then make a game plan for what you're going to do to help yourself get there, and stick to it, and give yourself 10 years. And I can guarantee you, you will be transformed, and you will have put in the work. And if you have put in the work, so get out there today and this week and make a big difference in your own life by focusing on your mindset.
And we also wanted to say thank you to all of our leaders, our HCA members on our leaders team, and all of our HCA members and members in the HCA community in our Facebook group. Our Facebook group is amazing, and we spend a lot of time in there every day. At night, we're always reading your comments, your posts, and we're just really inspired about how much y'all are helping each other grow.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the mission of the American House Cleaners Association. We realize that there is a stigma on cleaning,
right,
and on cleaning professionals. And that's why so many people balk at your rates, right? When you ask for $60, $70, $100 an hour, and they say, whoa, I'm not going to pay that much for cleaning, because there's a stigma on cleaning. That's why we're here. The American House Cleaners Association was founded to fight those stigmas and help all the small business owners level up our cleaning services across the country.
mm-hmm.
And that's what we're doing. And so thank you for your involvement in the HCA Facebook group, and for leading with the servant's heart.
Absolutely. Yes, thank you guys. And we hope you guys have a wonderful week.
We'll see you around the community.
Yeah, and we'll see you leaders on Thursday.